Hi, welcome back to Gamers Web. Today I'm going to do something slightly different. Today I'm going to take a look at some reference material for Star Wars. This is going to cover Star Wars Clone Wars, Star Wars New Trilogy and Star Wars prequels. And I think some of you may find it interesting, and above all, it's very, very cheap. Hi, okay, so a few weeks ago, I was in my local WH Smith's bookstore, and I came across this for £7. I thought, oh, £7 Star Wars book from Donna Kinsley, not too bad. I've seen them before, but I never bothered picking them up because they're always quite expensive. They normally retail between £15 and £19 depending on what they are, but this was down to £7, so I picked it up and I had a quick look through it. And as soon as I opened the book up, you'll understand why I picked it up. Needless to say, here we go. Right, so I was looking for photo references for painting Star Wars Legion miniatures up. And obviously the internet is at your fingertips. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of images online and videos. And I've got all the movies on Blu-ray, so I could, in theory, just pause the Blu-ray and get, frame by frame. But that's kind of a bit of a pain in the neck. I'd rather have something that I can actually physically touch and look through, match colours and that kind of stuff. And this got me to thinking about doing an article and maybe just a quick video about these books. So here goes. So this one was £7, and if we look on the back, the retail price is £17.99. So I've already got a saving there. This was brand new. Okay, now the thing that's really good about these books is they are filled, they're aimed at young readers, but they are filled with absolutely hundreds of high quality images. Now, these are ideal for Star Wars Legion, so you can get right colour schemes for your characters and for your models and various miniatures and stuff. But they're also, like perfect pictures here, like Death Guard. If you want to try and match your Death Guard, this is ideal for it. Photo reference directly in front of you. You can just work from that. Also, Mon Mothra, Jyn Erso. So you want to paint your Jyn Erso figure up, but you want to try and get the colours right on the miniature. Absolutely perfect. But it's also a double-edged sword because I do a lot of cosplaying. I know a lot of friends who do a lot of cosplaying, hundreds of friends who do cosplaying, and a lot of them are into Star Wars. This kind of stuff is ideal for cosplay reference. Now, one of the things that I really liked about this is what forced me to pick it up. If I can just get to the right page and show you, got all these different uniform details. Now, this is for Rogue One, as you see. There's Cassian Andor. And K2SO, and just going quickly through it. This is one of the things that made me actually go and pick the damn thing up. If I can get to the right page. So there we go. This is what I went for. An occupier. This is a Gav W occupier, TX225. Now this is my next on my wish list for Legion. This is my next tank. I've got a perfect reference here of what it looks like in the film, taken directly from the miniatures in the film itself. Absolutely brilliant. Same with the actual tank commander, and the tank driver, all the uniform details. Perfect. Absolutely brilliant. ATST, Darth Vader, we all know what he looks like, but here we've got the right colour of his respiratory system diagnosis bank that's on his chest. All these kind of things are quite good. And I thought, £7, absolutely brilliant. Right, sorry about that, kind of a bit of building dogs. Then I got to thinking, right, now, a lot of these books are old. That one came out 2 years ago. So I did a quick look around, and here we have Han Solo, or Solo, sorry, the official guide to the Solo movie. and again from Donna Kinsley. All these books are Donna Kinsley, by the way. So we've got all the uniform details for Han Solo, Kira, Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, details of the Millennium Falcon, Stormtroopers, Beckett, Val, Rio, which doesn't actually give much away about Rio until you actually see this picture here. There's a bit of close-up on Beckett. Range Troopers, their uniforms are absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to actually raise the camera a little bit because the image looks a little bit flat. So you can actually get a proper look. If I can just handle my camera better. Maybe not. There we go, like that. That looks a little bit better, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so these details are brilliant. Okay, so NF Nest. Okay, right, so this book came out last year for the Solo movie. The Solo movie kind of tanked. This book cost me £2 from Amazon, brand new, post free. £2 with a retail price of $16.99. And then I kind of went a bit nuts. This one is an older book. This one's from about, I'd say about 5 years ago when Force Awakens came out. And again, we've got lots and lots of different characters in here. Boba Fett, BB-8, Bail Organa, Balatik from the Force Awakens, General Grievous, Kylo Ren, Mace Windu, you know, lots and lots of things. But this is the thing that really swayed me on this one, is all the coverage of like the Rebel Troopers. And then we go over to, and get to the right page. I can't find it now. That's probably because I'm not doing it in the right order. Okay, so we have the Stormtrooper, but we also have Snow Troopers, Scout Troopers, Shock Troopers, you know, all sorts of different uniform details for the various troopers in Star Wars universe. Okay, I got that one off Amazon. That one cost me £2, and I think it was like 50p postage or something like that. And then this was the latest one that I got. This one was a penny from Amazon, and I think it was like 99p for the postage. The only problem on this one was whoever had owned it before, I've taken it as a Chinese or Japanese person or Korean person, has actually written the name on here. The rest of the text is all good. All we've got is wee things here, but everything else is absolutely pristine. You know, there's a couple of bit of dog ears around the corners, but the book itself is fantastic. All the uniform details, spot on. Okay, so I didn't stop there. I carried on and carried on and carried on. Star Wars, the Visual Dictionary. This just covers the first 3 Star Wars films. You know, so we've got Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, R2-D2, just zoom out a little bit so you can see. Okay, Lando Calrissian, Lobo, Stormtrooper equipment, or Scout Trooper, Snow Troopers, brilliant. That one was a penny, plus £2 postage. Again, Revenge of the Sith. Now this one, when it arrived, the front page was creased and the dust cover is a bit tatty. But other than that, brilliant. You know, amazing for the amount of photographic reference that I can use for painting miniatures. And as I say, ideal for going out and doing stuff for cosplayers, because I've done Star Wars cosplay before. Yeah, so we've got various things there, clone specialists, shock troopers, support droids. There's even pictures in here of the heavy equipment that the clone troopers used, like the ATRD and what have you. And then The Last Jedi. This one was off eBay. Not from Amazon. The rest were all from Amazon. This one was from eBay. This was actually from the works, and I think they were down to £6. I got this from eBay, post free for £1.50. And this is in mint condition. As you see, we've got brilliant photographs all the way through it, and the info. Now, as I say, all the info is just basically aimed at young readers, but it's the photo great stuff that we're interested in. So, and then finally, I've got the Clone Wars, and this is just all, you know, cell pictures from the Clone Wars. I'm waiting on the Rebels book coming, but these are all from DK, Donna Kinsley, and as you can see by these books, they're pretty good, because basically, let me just get a pile over so you can have a look. Oh, it's very heavy. For this big pile of books, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books, I paid a princely sum of £21.99 for all of those books. The most expensive one was the first one I bought, which cost me £7. The rest of them, it worked out at £21.99. It might have been £22.99, but it was less than £23 for all of those books. So I think a really good idea is if you're into Star Wars and you're into Star Wars Legion, or you're into Star Wars cosplay, check out Amazon. And what you need to do, I've written an article, which I'll put the link down here, which basically describes how I went out and bought these. You need to look for new and used on Amazon. And if you look for new and used, you're going to get some real bargains. So that's just about it, really. I just thought I'd share this with you guys. And I think it's a really, really good way to get some reference material very cheaply, and thought I'd pass it on. As always, thank you for watching and tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. As always, I've been Mark, and goodbye.